Formula 1 could be all electric by 2035. As per Formula E boss, Formula 1 could be all electric by 2035. The Gen 3 Formula E vehicle was unveiled at the Monaco E-Prix last week, and it represents a significant advancement in the electric racing series' performance and technology. As a result, it shows that Formula E is edging closer to Formula 1. Sylvain Philippi, General Director of Formula E and Vision Racing, says that by 2035, Formula 1 might face a major decision, whether to become all-electric or become a niche. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Voltage. We are here to acknowledge you with all the latest high-voltage car updates and their features from top to bottom, and also to give you a brief analogy of them. So hurry up and subscribe to the channel and smash the notification bell button to not miss any of our updates. With that being stated, let's jump into the business. Since the launch of Formula E in 2014, the Formula E racing vehicle has undergone a considerably more drastic transformation than Formula 1. 2 vehicles were required for every driver to finish all laps in 2018, since one car was unable to do so. Going from 1 automobile to 2 was a major stride from Gen 1 to Gen 2, explains Philippi. The battery's energy capacity has been increased by a factor of 2, because we could now compete the whole race with a single vehicle. The automobile was quicker and had a longer range. The 2023 season will see the introduction of the Gen 3 Formula E vehicle, which will include a new degree of regeneration. However, compared to the Gen 2, the Gen 3 is capable of producing 600 kilowatts. This is due to the installation of a regeneration-only 250 kilowatt front-mounted motor. Increased to 350 kilowatts, the output of the rear 250 kilowatt, 335 horsepower motor, 469 horsepower. Compared to the regeneration power of a Formula E Gen 3 car, a normal consumer-grade road electric vehicle will only provide 60 kilowatts. As a result, only the front of the vehicle is equipped with friction brakes in Formula E. In this case, the regeneration acts as a self-sufficient brake. One thing to keep in mind is that Formula E vehicles are currently capable of running 45 minutes on a 52 kWh battery, which is less than the Tesla Model 3's regular range, but comparable in size to Renault Zoe cars, LS. A Formula E vehicle can reach speeds of up to 174 miles per hour during a race. Compared to a typical EV's range of 49 to 55 miles, the Gen 3 car's peak speed is increased to 200 miles per hour, while still retaining a range of 600 miles, thanks to a weight reduction of 60 kilograms, compared to the Gen 2's 820 kilograms. Since the Formula E series uses a lot of street circuits, this means it will be even quicker and more agile, according to Philippi. The automobile will be highly quick and enjoyable to drive. Electric vehicles are already outperforming gasoline-powered vehicles in terms of speed and range. Formula E is still in its infancy when it comes to racing. Formula E might be in Gen 4 and Gen 5 in 10 to 15 years. However, none has yet stated the development process. The sport of Formula 1 has a few more years to go. According to Philippi, synthetic fuels will seize them by 2030. For the time being, though, it's a long way out in the distance. Formula 1's performance will not be on par with that of Formula E until that time comes. It's possible to imagine an electric automobile that can equal the performance of Formula E by 2035. A single automobile may accelerate at the same pace. After then, it's all about laps. To demonstrate its dependability, Formula E plans to test a charging capacity of 600 kilowatts. In only 5 minutes, it will be able to recharge the current 52 kilowatt-hour battery from empty to full, allowing for Formula E sessions to go longer than 45 minutes, or perhaps a 24-hour long-distance run in the manner of Le Mans. Battery technology may, however, have advanced enough by 2030 to eliminate the need for charging in any form at all. To create a vehicle with the present weight of either a Gen 3 car or an F1 or an F1E car, the lithium-sulfur technology now under development might treble the battery density. In order to make the vehicle even lighter, quicker, and more maneuverable, to put the Gen 3's 600 kilowatt engine into perspective, a Rimac Navara has more than twice as much power. In theory, it is conceivable to design an electric racing vehicle that can lap quicker than a Formula 1 car, but the battery will run out before it can complete a whole race. Transition to Formula 1 can take time. While Formula E races are already taking place, it has been speculated that Formula 1 may follow suit in the future and races might be held with all-electric cars. The Miami Grand Prix, the 6th event on the 2022 Formula 1 calendar, got underway yesterday. Formula 1 and Formula vehicles are very popular in our nation and throughout the globe. Formula seems to be making major changes to its cars in the future, as we can see this. It's well known that Formula E Gen 3 was unveiled last week and that it represents a significant leap forward in terms of technology. Vehicles based on the fighter jet's design became the center of interest. The future of Formula 1 cars may change if new vehicles are introduced, according to Philippi, the general manager of Formula E and Vision Racing, in an interview. He predicted that Formula 1 would stay fresh until 2035, once Gen 3 was introduced by Philippi. He added that he could make the move to electric automobiles at any time he wanted. As a final point, Formula E authorities have indicated that Gen 3 cars represent a significant technological advance and have surpassed expectations in terms of performance gains. Formula Excellent E's fortunes continue, but this time the spotlight is on the sport's more storied rival. High-efficiency automobiles may be used in races when electric vehicles aren't currently the primary mode of transportation after many years in non-preferred races. Formula E vehicles are capable of a 45-minute racing course. Formula E, an electric vehicle racing series, has some impressive machines. The fact that these cars are able to finish a 45-minute race is one of the most impressive elements of the vehicles that have been launched recently. In what ways Formula E influenced racing? Since its inception in 2014, the all-electric single-seater series has been a stunning pioneer. Sustainability in motorsport is spreading beyond the racing world, with numerous championships now electrified, while also spreading into the cars we'll be able to purchase for our daily commutes. Throughout the last decade, the sort of racing has seen a major transformation. As hybrids and electric power grow increasingly popular, gasoline-guzzling internal combustion engines are becoming less frequent. This corresponded with an increasing public acceptance of electric vehicles when Formula E launched its inaugural championship season in 2014. Formula 1's debut season with hybrid powertrains was winding down, but Formula E provided manufacturers with the opportunity to participate in the world's first all-electric racing championship. Formula E's early years were marked by a lack of open-mindedness on the part of many of the drivers in racing. However, as the championship was grown, views about electric mobility have changed both within and outside the competition. Now, many of the motorists are ardent proponents of expanded electric vehicles usage, as well as sustainability and innovation. One such driver is the 2016 Formula 1 World Champion Nico Rosberg. In spite of the fact that he hasn't competed in Formula E, he has a lot of significant interests in sustainable transportation. His own racing team, RXR, participates in the Extreme E Electric Rally Raid competition founded by the Formula E creator Alejandro Agag. I have always been interested in how transportation and the automobile industry are evolving technologically, says Rosberg. After all, here is where I grew up, and racing has played a significant role in the development of road vehicle technology. He says that the image of Formula E and how it has helped shift the image of electric cars from being unfashionable and range-shy to something more attractive has convinced the more traditional racing fans that electric cars are more desirable than ever. Although there is a large group that will never buy into Formula E's racing product, Rosberg says that some of the more traditional motorsport fans and drivers, including his father, 1982 F1 champion Keke Rosberg, are developing an interest in the sport, while the younger fans fit into a more contemporary and forward-looking demographic. By bringing the racing action straight to the city centers, Formula E helps make sustainability cool and attract a youthful, urban, and contemporary audience. Fan boost and virtual reality were just two of the many methods it opened up for players to participate. Fans of FE are more inclined to purchase an electric vehicle, in my opinion. When it comes to other aspects of their lives, these individuals are likely to be more environmentally conscious as well. The electric categories have done the bulk of the work in conveying the message about sustainability in motorsport. Motorsport's governing body, the FIA, has launched its environmental accreditation program to encourage stakeholders, championships, and teams to improve their working processes and minimize their environmental effect. For e-Formula 1s, we will definitely need better batteries. But do such batteries exist, which can supply all the power they have in a few minutes? Let us know in the comment section. Having said that, we have reached the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If yes, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And it's high time for you to subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on to get all the updates on our works. See you soon. Until then, peace.